ਐਡਮਿਰਲ ਆਰਟ ਮੈਕਡੋਨਲਡ ਨੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਚੀਫ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਡਿਫੈਂਸ ਸਟਾਫ ਵਜੋਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੰਬੋਧਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀਰਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਪੱਖਪਾਤ ਜਾਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਿਭਾਉਂਦਿਆਂ ਹੈਰਾਸਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਹਥਿਆਰਬੰਦ ਸੈਨਾਵਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗੀ ਹੈ। ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਕਾਰਨ ਮੈਕਡੋਨਲਡ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਫੈਂਸ ਚੀਫ ਦੇ ਅਹੁਦੇ ਦੀ ਸਹੁੰ ਬਾਬਤ ਹੀ ਸਾਦੇ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਚੁਕਾਈ ਗਈ। ਇਸ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਡਿਫੈਂਸ ਹੈੱਡਕੁਆਰਟਰ ਦਾ ਕਮਰਾ ਖਾਲੀ ਹੀ ਰਿਹਾ। ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਤੇ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਜਨਰਲ ਜੂਲੀ ਪੈਟ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਰਚੁਅਲੀ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲਿਆ। ਮੈਕਡੋਨਲਡ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਅਹੁਦਾ ਜਨਰਲ ਜੋਨਾਥਨ ਵੈਂਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸੰਭਾਲਿਆ।
Virtual attendees, especially our extended forces family. Just before I get going, I need to observe that often people say that command is a lonely business, although I've never found that. But in these unprecedented times, as we've gone through this ceremony today, I have to say that for the first time in my life, I find that a change of command has proven to be an incredibly lonely business. John, thank you for being here today. And thank you for all of you, including Her Excellency, the Prime Minister, ministers, for joining in an interactive way, and for the thousands of you that are joining from afar, virtually. Some people wait for this moment virtually an entire career. And if you are a young officer out there now aspiring to that, as you're making your wish and talking to that genie, please make sure you put the emphasis on the right word as you go through that. Virtual is something we ultimately want to put behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud that this has become a common practice in the Canadian Armed Forces. We know that the spirit of inclusion and diversity enriches us. Hiatus from command, having turned over the Navy to Vice Admiral Baines on just Tuesday of this week. It is indeed an extraordinary privilege to be appointed once again a commander of the great Canadians that we simply call sailors, soldiers, aviators, and special forces operators, and to be a key leader amongst our wider defense team teammates, our teammates who have experienced racism, discriminatory behavior, and or hateful conduct. I am deeply sorry. I want you to know that I will do all that I can to support you, to stop these unacceptable acts from happening, and to put into practice our guiding principle: respect the dignity of all persons. Creating a respectful environment is a responsibility that we all share. And I believe that together we can eliminate racism, anti-Semitism, misogyny, and discrimination from our ranks. To these ends, I welcome the upcoming work of the Ministers' Advisory Panel. A fulsome embrace of diversity and inclusion across the forces requires all of us to proactively and consistently promote the environment we seek. But let's be clear, it will not be enough to play defense, to respond to episodic and systemic racism, discriminatory behaviors, and hateful conduct. We need to do those things. But in addition to these actions, all of us need to be proactively and consistently promoting the workplace we seek. Teammates, this is not telling you anything that you don't know already. We know who we are. We are a team of equals who are better than the individual sum and whose diversity is an advantage in any theater. Let's show it to those that look in and to those that are in, always. Ladies and gentlemen, as the watch turns over, we are fortunate to be following a steady course set by Strong, Secure, Engaged, and the culture change initiatives that we've already launched. This will enable us to remain today and tomorrow the go-to, no-fail force that Canada expects and upon which Canadians have been depending now more than ever.